Title: Is it okay to tease your partner in front of others? I've always thought that teasing my husband, like most couples, was normal. We'd joke around all the time, and I felt like it was harmless fun. But one evening, I realized I had crossed a line, and that moment changed our relationship forever. It was just like any other week. We were attending a casual party at our neighbor's house. Everyone gathered around folding tables, chatting, laughing, and I started to feel like the center of attention. Everything was going smoothly until the conversation turned to my husband, Mike. Mike is a wonderful man, but he's also a bit of a klutz. He's not great at small talk, and he's always a little awkward. So that evening, after a couple of drinks, I found myself teasing him. I knew he would laugh it off because he always does. "You should have seen Mike try to plant flowers last spring," I said, laughing. It was like a disaster movie. He didn't know what he was doing. The flowers all died, and he just left a mess of tools and dirt everywhere. The group laughed, and I felt great. Everyone was laughing at my jokes, and I was enjoying the attention. So I kept going. He's terrible with cars, too. One time he tried to change the oil, and instead of fixing it, we ended up with a giant puddle of oil in the driveway, I added. Honestly, I think he's training to be a mechanic's worst nightmare. The laughter grew louder. I felt like the star of the night. Mike was sitting in the corner, silent, his eyes on the ground. But I didn't think much of it. I just kept teasing. And get this, he can't even use a map. He has this fancy app on his phone, but he still gets lost. It's like he's determined to make technology fail. Again, the room burst into laughter. I felt amazing. But when I looked at Mike again, I noticed something. He was standing up. He walked towards me, and his movements were slow and heavy. A knot formed in my stomach. "You think these jokes are funny, huh?" Mike spoke, his voice calm but piercing. 15 years of trying to be enough for you, only to realize I'm just your entertainment at a party. The room fell silent. My heart sank. I didn't know how to respond. He turned and walked out. The door slammed shut behind him. At first, I told myself it wasn't a big deal. It's just jokes, right? Everyone teases their partner, I thought. But as the night wore on and Mike didn't come back, I started to think about his words. Your entertainment at a party. Had I really made him feel that small? Had I reduced him to a joke? The next morning, my phone was blowing up with messages. "Are you okay?" That was pretty intense. Each message felt like a reminder of what I had done. And then, Carla sent me a picture of Mike. He was sitting alone in a diner, staring out the window, looking lost. That image hit me harder than I expected. I tried calling him. No answer. I texted, "I'm sorry. Can we talk?" Still nothing. I spent the day pacing, wondering how I could fix what I had broken. Finally, I went to his work. His co-worker, Paul, said he wasn't there. I drove to Greg's place, hoping to find him. Greg didn't sugarcoat it. "What did you do?" Greg asked, looking disappointed. "I just teased him," I answered, my voice shaking. I didn't think it was a big deal. Greg shook his head. "You can't treat him like that, Sarah. He's your partner, not your punchline." That was when it hit me. I had gone too far. I had hurt Mike. And maybe, just maybe, it was something I couldn't fix. I looked back, realizing that these jokes weren't harmless. They were a way for me to feel good at his expense. So, What do you think about teasing your partner in a relationship? Can a harmless joke actually hurt your partner? And if so, where should we draw the line with teasing in relationships? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Would you feel comfortable if your partner teased you like this in front of others? Let's talk about it.